They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it again with Henry.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Allen off the play fake. This one into the hands of Pitts. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
First down carry for Henry. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. That's caught left side to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run for it with Henry. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Second down and goal. Allen, touchdown Broncos. Tyreek Hill from 6 yards away. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here this second quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Michael Vick. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, Vick's throw intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Eagles nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. That throw by Vick incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
The 20. 5 touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a run by one of the best to ever do it, Michael Vick.
And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan. finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Alert, alert, alert.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. A nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. He sets to fire deep, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
They'll go again to McCoy. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. It's a play fake. Now Vick. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A first down carry by Elliott. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Now Allen. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores.
He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Harold Carmichael, 77 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Allen now looks to throw. Gets this one to Hill. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They run into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know, every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down. Now a handoff, running left is McCoy. And able to get this to the 31. Play action now, Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the...
Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Broncos 28, Eagles 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Rolling to his right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down, Denver.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. On play action, Allen. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Broncos on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Here we go.
Allen going to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound you can't call.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Play action, Allen. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Harold Carmichael, 37 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Off the bounce, it's picked up inside the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Nice footwork by McCoy. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Vick. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Vick with the incompletion there on third down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Vick to throw on fourth down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Here's a give to McCoy running left. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Again, it's McCoy. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. Vick readies to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing, Vick. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches, and they'll run it with McCoy. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. On third down, Vick. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I can say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now, a 3-point swing right there.
Ready, break. 18 running.
4th down, Vick. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden as we watch this long drive continue to begin quarter 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here with Peyton. They find some open field here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown! Walter Payton, 60 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. It's a squibber that gets all the way inside the 10 anyway. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Vick will look to throw on first down. That is caught by Carmichael. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On first and 10, here's Vick. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith.
Ready.
2nd down and 7. Here's Michael Vick. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down coming. We still haven't seen a punt yet. At least here, they're in a reasonable spot to go for.
This I can understand. Some of the others, not so much.
Now Vick on 4th down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Derek Johnson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the touchdown. Harold.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
On play action, Fields.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And some room to run now. Rashawn McCoy off to the races. The 30. 10. Touchdown.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Ready up. Unlock line. Unlock line.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
60
On the give, this is their fullback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. There'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now here's Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit. They'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action with Hurts. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now an inside give to McCoy. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 47 and 2nd and 5. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. This give is to McCoy. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. This is Smith with a grab. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now McCoy.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with McCoy. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd down and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look.
18 running, 18 running.
Vic to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess. Let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Hey, check that.
Up the middle, here's McCoy. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Hurts. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He finds McCoy. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. DeMarco Murray as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. Ball has it knocked loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return. And an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On play action, Vick. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's going to go.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and get back into this game, but you have to be careful. You could turn it over and hurt your team.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Vick now. He's got his man on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
And Vick's throw there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now a handoff, running left is McCoy. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they bailed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Finding room at midfield. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Harold Carmichael, 87 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Eagles are going to get the football back this time in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me joke. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest thing? Mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough, damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 1-on-1 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2-on-2, that's like 4, they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the rent do. Rent got them going, that's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A give to the fullback on the dive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Play action now, Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, Vick. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. Touchdown! Harold Carmichael, 29 yards. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On first down, it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert on first down now. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Touchdown, Packers. Justin Jefferson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Graham Gano on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
17 yards and a first down for Philly. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. 19 right.
Here's Michael Vick. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in. First down.
70 rings. 18
Now a carry here for their fullback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down at 4. The give to McCoy. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Herbert. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Lynch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal. feels imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On third down, here's Hall. And a short gain here down to the 22. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Gano's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, Vick. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. New show, it's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Herbert now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with the pick. The Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
39 Broncos. Come back to you. Come back to Temple.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it.